Hi everyone, welcome back to Noble Flowers. So today, well actually during the week, we've been looking for a couple of new locations to sell, and a business called us, which is very unusual, to offer their place. So we're going to go down and have a look at it now. So we've just finished at church. We're going to go have a look at this location right now. So we'll take you along. And then I think we're going to go on Tuesday to sell. So that's what this video is. We're going to suss out this new location. Usually on a new spot, it doesn't sell too well the first few times, but we'll see. Let's just see what happens. Take a photo, it'll last longer districts. So somewhere in here, I think we can go here. So somewhere here, I actually think she might have meant near that sign. I'm not really sure now. I'll have to ask. But that looks alright, doesn't it? The only thing I'm a bit concerned about is it's a really, really busy road. It might be too hard for people to stop. Because there's this huge roundabout here and it gets really busy. And then this road here is this is a Sunday like lunchtime. This is usually just really flowing. So I don't know, we can try it and see what happens. Hello, I'm back. So yesterday was Sunday, we went and showed you that spot. Today's Monday, so our day to just get everything ready. I've washed all the buckets. I hadn't washed them for 2 weeks, so that ended up a massive job. I've just got a couple to go. There's a couple over at the house too, just these ones. This is old water. Wash those 2 big ones and bring them back so we've got some water out here to store it. But I also got an order from the wholesaler, and if you were watching the live last week, I told you who that was. The wholesaler for the florist supplies, that is. So I've just got that, and I've organised the space a little bit. So I've made up flowers for tomorrow. I've just got to do a couple more. I organised my papers. I got some new colours. Well, they're not papers, they're just wrap. That one's got a mark on it. I might be able to use that. But so the ones underneath here, there's the actual paper ones, that big white packs full of the craft paper. Some more just packs of the plastic wrap. Then the colours that I've got, so I've just got the ones sort of on the bottom. Well, actually I just put them in rainbow, but I probably should have put them in order of what I use. Then over this side I've got the decorative ones and just the white and that tan beigey colour, because I probably won't use that a lot. Put that at the bottom. Some flowers that I've just got left over to work on, but I want to get some different stuff tomorrow before I start putting together the rest. But now I'm thinking I made these before I organised my wrap, because I got that order, unpacked it all. I think I might pull some of the wrap off these and put some of these colours on, just to
It's important.
spruce it up, yeah.
Molly wants to know if she can make a chicken Caesar salad, and also I found this on the
Oh, that's a rivet, but I don't think Pa needs it. It's a finished one. I can't fit it in the bin, can I do feel like chicken Caesar salad, but I was gonna do pad thai.
But Molly's the one that wants the chicken Caesar salad.
Oh, so she's not making it for everyone?
So she doesn't get one?
No, but I love the idea, and maybe we could do that for lunch tomorrow.
So she doesn't get one?
Okay, I can see you getting a lot of joy in telling her no.
So no for today?
Yes, it's a no. Sometimes I forget I can't waffle on with kids. They just want a straight answer. She just needed to hear no, and then she's happy. And she's even happier that she gets to tell her sister no. So I'm back to my tour. So these cupboards, I still haven't finished them. I just haven't had time. And I kind of lost momentum. I still haven't even cleaned them. Look how filthy they are. I haven't found cupboard handles yet. I'm not sure what I'm going to use. But I've got, so this is a really massive clear cello. It's huge. I can't fit it in the cupboard really, so it'll just live up there. I've got tissue papers. I have a pink one too, but I don't know where I've put it. This is just a massive box of Oasis foam, and then I've got more stuff that arrived from The floral wholesaler today that's going to go there, it's funeral. So Oasis funeral, like casket. What are they called again? The forms and the wreath forms. So they'll just store in there dried flowers, which I've told you I don't like. So just wasting space on them. Seeds that we saved. And I think this one, oh, okay. So some of my filming, oh, this isn't even organized. Some of my filming gear, which isn't all there, I don't know where the rest is now. Wrapping paper. Towels, because somebody's always spilling water in here. Oh, and my candle making stuff down there. So, where are you going, friend?
Putting gutters.
Have you met my best friend? He's running away. What are you doing?
I'm just going to set up the new gutters.
Oh, yeah. Do you need help?
Oh, in a bit.
Yeah, okay. Okay, yep, so that's that for today. So tomorrow I will go to the wholesaler early, just make a few more bouquets up. I will add some more colour to the wraps over here. Then I'm going to take you roadside to this new location and we're going to suss it out together. So that's going to be fun. Okay, I'm back. I've just unpacked the other box from Floral Wholesaler. So I've got two casket, like two of the Oasis casket. What do they call them? Can't think now. I've got 4 rings for the wreaths. So I've got that big one. How many inches is that one? Let me see. That's a 17 inch. So I've got 2 of those. Can't fit it in my cupboard. Then I've got the smaller one. I think this was 14 inches. Let me see. Where does it say? Yeah, 14 inch. So just so I've got them on hand if I need them. There's some preservatives I want to give a try to. These are the ones that Gardener's Workshop, Lisa Mason Ziegler, I saw she was talking about, so they look good. You can tell they're in the buckets then. These are actually cardboard vases for when we leave things at the door. A couple of little things for weddings, just the corsage, slap bands, pins, and I've got some ribbon. They're not for weddings, they're just, I use them. That's it. So I'm feeling a bit more prepared now because I missed out on a funeral because I didn't have any of these in stock and that sucked. I had to say I'm sorry, I'm fully booked, but really couldn't get the forms in time, so that sucked. So now what I'll do is as I use them, I'll just order replacements, so I've always got them. I also just got an order form. I have my own, but then I thought this is like $5 for 100. Or was it $2.50? I don't know, but whatever it was just quick and easy. It's got all the details I need on it. So I'll give it a go. It's 7 a.m. and it is bloody cold. It's -2. I had a big frost. The house is pretty warm. As warm as it can be. I turned the heater down to 18. Oh, I'm crunching. This section's not too bad. That only gets a light frost in there. Let me show you over here. It's just so cold. I've got to make up a couple of bouquets now to take in for delivery, and I'm going to the wholesaler to get the stuff for today. And I'm also doing a workshop with a counselling service tomorrow with some kids, so I've got to get their stuff too. Probably in camera it doesn't look as bad. This is actually pretty white though, like everything's white. I think it's so pretty. I love frost. I think it's so pretty. I remember as a kid when we'd get to school in the mornings, the frost would still be on the ground, so we'd pretend we were skiing. I know, that's what Australians do. we don't really have much snow. We just pretend we're skiing in the frost. Poor us. I can't hold this camera up for much longer. My hands are freezing. Anyway, I'm going to go get these orders done. Should have done them yesterday, but I forgot. Yeah, and then we'll head off. I needed some olive. I've got it here, but it's covered in ice. My feet are so warm. I love these shoes. They're by Merry People. They've got all different colours. They're just so warm. I've got woolen socks on in there. But yeah, they're just the best boots. And they're kind of like, well, I use them as work boots because I just throw them on every time I come outside. But I've seen other women wear them with, you know, like nice dresses, or I don't know, they kind of wear them as shoes to go out in. It's Australia for you, isn't it? But I really like them. They're very expensive, but I'm gonna get another pair probably at some point. One little thing I want to check before I go, we've got this area that doesn't get frost. While it's a really heavy frost, I just want to check if it's stayed frost free. Yep. This is where I've been planting out hydrangeas, and this is where I want to put more. But yeah, this area in here stays completely frost free. I mean, the canopy's pretty full on up there. Okay, it's good to know. I mean, it physically feels warmer up in this little spot too. My hands are still cold, but they're not feeling like they're aching, which is amazing. Yeah, so this little spot here is the site of a future something exciting. And when I say future, if you're watching this like years down the track, you probably need to look at some recent videos. But if you're watching it today, it's years away. But I want to get it planted out ready. We're trying to drive to the sun so that it will help defrost the window so we can see where we're going. We have nothing fancy for cars in Australia for defrosting them, just the heater. And we don't have a garage, so this is every day in winter when we have a frost, we deal with this.
Pop.
What a cute morning to be alive. It's so pretty. A lot of these properties just need the sun to come up over a little bit more. It's a plastic straw.
I know. They always do plastic straws.
Did they never go paper? Because those paper ones are horrible.
No, they didn't.
Hopefully no one was right behind me then because the car fell backwards.
No one was.
What is with this traffic today? What is bloody going on?
You know, everyone can hear what you're
Oh
saying.
yeah. So yeah, we're gonna head in now and get our spot and set up and see how this goes. Okay, we'll just do this. You put your tablecloth, it looks cute, Mimo. bit annoying, isn't it? But each spot does take a bit of time to build up.
It does.
But I think this spot might be too busy. It's too hard for people to pull over.
Yeah, and it's too close to one of the busiest
Yeah, it's one of
roundabouts
the
in
busiest
town.
roundabouts in town.
And what I noticed, many of the cars, their exhaust come this way.
So it
So
stinks.
It stinks, yeah.
We're home. Got the little boy here. Come on, walkie walkie. There's a pothole here somewhere. Well, you can see a lot of junk, but look how cute the fairy lights are. I like it. Oh, mummy says. Oh, mummy. Let's go. We're back. And it's, I think, like 6:30. It's just gets so dark early. In you go, puppy. I mean, we kind of knew that's how it would go. We're not disappointed. Well, we kind of are, like, even though we thought that's probably how it would go, how amazing if we had have sold, like, everything. That would have been so cool. But we sort of knew, hang on. Yeah, give me that foot. Give me your foot. Oh gosh, give me that. All right, come on, let's go. We kind of knew, so that was what we expected. And now we're gonna have a tantrum. Hang on. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, the kid had a tantrum. So as I was saying, kind of went as expected, even though you always hope it'll go better, but it is what it is. I'm just turning some lights on and shutting curtains so that our house doesn't get freezing. I didn't actually think I was going to get home this late. I was going to come home earlier, but I just stayed to help Moroni. So we did that. And I don't know, we are going to work on some other stuff, and that may mean cutting back on how much roadside we do. We need to work on some options that are a bit more consistent and that we know how much money we're going to make, because we never know. Like, you go down roadside and it's just pot luck. Like, you've got no idea how much money you're actually going to make, or if at all. And there's just so many variables, the weather, all that stuff. So we're going to work on a few things. So stay tuned for that, of what we're going to have a talk about it tonight. And so cold, and even bigger frost today than there was yesterday. So I thought I'd just quickly come on and talk to you about our experience yesterday selling at this new spot. Except I've got my herbal tea and I need to open the door for the studio. Hang on. I hope my ranunculus are surviving. They're pretty good with the cold, but I moved them under that grow tunnel that's now covered in frost. Oh, it's even freezing cold in here. Okay, so the location, we've had a talk about it. So as you saw, we only sold one, which realistically, when you're starting out a new roadside location, that is pretty common. Well, it is for us. Just because people have never seen us there before, they don't really know what we're doing. Even though they can see the flowers, it is, you know, they don't expect us to be there, and they've driven past. People often tell us, oh, gosh, I can't speak because my tongue's frozen probably. People often tell us that they've driven past a few times before they stop to buy flowers. So it could be that. It's also school holidays, and sales always drop in school holidays. Or it could be that it is a pretty tricky location. Cars, they're not going fast. It's 60 kilometres an hour there. But it is a very fast-paced area. So people are kind of on their way to somewhere. They're not just kind of strolling by. So I don't know. It is a bit tricky. When we initially first went there, you do have to really think ahead about where that entry is to get in to that location. They've got a car park. Like once you get there, it's really easy. And the lady that bought the flowers had no trouble. She just pulled in, bought her flowers and left. So we don't know. The other thing we're tossing up is sales are slow at the moment and we're wasting time going out 5 days a week. That's how we feel. We think we're going to cut it back and just pick, you know, 3 really good locations for us and just work on that, and then work on some other sales avenues, and not rely on Roadside so much. So we might be sort of not making enough money for a few more weeks while we figure this out, but it is what it is. Like our option is push through or let everything go and go back and work for someone else. If we do that, if we just give up now, we lose all that momentum. We won't have enough time to run the farm and the florist business anymore. Like everything will just go to crap. Like we'll be back at square one when we start up again. So we can't do that. We just have to push through. Anyway, that's this week's video. Hope you enjoyed it. Got a little bit of insight about how we go about starting a new location. It's just a waiting game, but we're not sure. Oh, the other thing is that there's all the fumes, like the car exhaust fumes. It's really strong sitting there. So it's not a very healthy place for us to be selling either. So I don't know. We think we might not go back. Keep you posted. Anyway, if you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing and hit the notification bell if you want notifications, and leave me a comment. Okay, see ya. Bye.